mitochondria began to live silently within our bodies. It seems that the parasites have only to live among us. Or do they?
Call 1-800-983-SONY. Get 4 issues, 8 CDs for only $29.95. Get it today.
If you haven't subscribed to the PlayStation Underground yet, here's what you've been missing. PlayStation Underground, the coolest thing to happen to video games since the PlayStation.
Clock says party time!
Sweet, like candy. Let's get it on! Party blow! It's tail time! It's tail time! It's tail time! Party blow!
So good, my ball.
The clock says party time!
989 Studios.
Wrestling's a great thing to watch when you want to get out of reality and just turn on the TV and, you know, watch some of the crazy drama that goes on. And we're bringing that to you in the game.
The things that I'm proud about WCW NWO Thunder are the details. The way the characters leave the ring, the way they come in, and it really brings the whole experience of, you know, being at a wrestling event into your living room.
You and your buddy can go at it and just pound each other all day, you know, take out your frustrations, and I think that's important in video games.
Getting to go out there and beat people up for a living and not get thrown in jail. That has to be one of the best, my most favorite thing about being a wrestler, for sure.
Oh boy, WCW and NWO Thunder. You know, I love the game. I play it with my mother-in-law. No, I don't cheat. Please don't ever accuse me of that. I understand right now, back in the locker room area here at the Ice Palace in Tampa, Florida, we have a couple of members of the NWO, Vincent and the Giant. And what, are we catching them in the heat of battle? Please.
How I get out of this?
Just like real life, I'm killing you.
For the gamers that have played WCW Nitro on the PlayStation, Thunder is definitely an upgrade in terms of the speed of the gameplay. It's a lot faster than Nitro's engine was. There's more moves per character. There's more characters. They've all been updated.
Pick me, or I'll stick your head through the mat. Can you dig it, sucker? The torture is gonna last longer on a Hollywood Walk of Shame. You'll find out who's next.
There's additional modes. There's the ability to take a weapon and bring it into the ring and use it against your opponent, as you know, fans see on television. Nitro, awesome game. I mean, just phenomenal for its time, but Thunder is just night and day compared to it.
This is our first game with the cage matching, and you know, it was fun making that. You can throw them into the side of the cage and knock them out, and you can climb up the cage and jump off and do elbow drops and all those fun moves.
There's just a lot that Thunder offers to the WCW hardcore fan. There's a Battle Royal mode.
Battle Royal is brutal because you gotta have eyes in the back of your head.
We didn't use motion capture. Basically, every move is done frame by hand, following a video image. If you motion capture a character, he looks stiff. It might look good on TV, but it doesn't look good in the game. When you're making a wrestling game, you have to exaggerate even more to make it look good in the game. We had this back-breaking move, so we took an apple and kind of crunched on an apple for a while, and we thought it was funny, so we left it in the game.
That's sweet. Ooh, what a punch to the face. That's the strike.
The best way to get good at Thunder is to have a wrestler sitting by you, behind you, just directing you, telling you what to do, and pointing out stuff. The second best thing is to learn the moves, get in there with a powerful wrestler, say a Saturn or a Goldberg, and really get to know that character. We also include a list of moves in the instruction manual so that the gamer who maybe isn't a wrestling fanatic and doesn't know that, you know, Sting should normally do the Scorpion Deathlock, it's all laid out for them on paper. Go out there and experiment and have fun, and you're going to learn the tricks and the tips.
Mean Gene back here for PlayStation Underground. I understand that there may be a major upset in the making between the Giant and Vincent. Let's check it out.
Boom! That's boom!
Hey, do that again.
Okay, I won't do it no more. Look.
Come on, don't do that again.
Okay, yeah. Hey, don't get upset, man. It's just a game, man. I'm out of here. Ooh, he got a bad attitude. What an attitude and a new TV.
Thunder really brings the whole experience of, you know, being at a wrestling event, being at that WCW Monday Nitro event or Thursday Thunder event into your living room.
is over.
Hi, my name is Robert Johnson. I am the Associate Marketing Manager here at Capcom Entertainment, and I'm here to show you today the Pocket Alpha 3 game for the new Sony Pocket Station. I'm going to show you how the Japanese version works of the Pocket Alpha 3 game. Basically, what the PDA does is it is a little mini memory card peripheral that plugs right into your PlayStation and allows you to download the characters from your original Alpha 3 game onto the Pocket Alpha 3 game in order to build up the characters while you're on the road. And then once you have them built up, you can easily upload them back to the PlayStation in order to play those edited characters. Another cool feature about Pocket Alpha 3 is that you can fight against your friends. Just take it around, point it at your friends, and use the infrared communication device at the top here to play against your friends anywhere.
The Platinum Relics are somewhat of a hidden feature. There's no mention of the Platinum Relics in the game manual. The only way you'll find them is by playing through and doing the best you can yourself. After you complete the game, collecting all 25 crystals, and defeat the final boss, Neo Cortex, you receive the running shoes. With the running shoes, that allows you to go back to the game, complete all the levels that you've already done, and make attempts at collecting the Platinum Relics. They're pretty difficult to get. They take the running shoes as well as a perfect run through the level. Now when I say perfect run, I mean timing. Some of the levels, when you start the level, require a certain timing to complete it perfectly throughout the rest of the level. So you'll run into the perfect timing of the water rising and falling. Stick to the ground, run, to not let go of the run button at all. To hold it through the entire level and no pausing. Cut as many corners as you can. Whether it requires you sticking to the wall and running along the wall, or jumping corners and levels where it switches from a forward to a side-scrolling area. Not getting stuck on any sort of boxes, edges, hitting any enemies, taking any damage, falling in any holes. Lessening your jump time in the air. Another tip is to familiarize yourself with the level as best as possible. You need to know what's coming and how to react to what's coming.
This cool move is for Metal Gear Solid. The cool move will allow you to have auto-aim capabilities for your FAMAS rifle. Now to do this, you're going to have to beat the game in any level. And during the game, you're going to have to survive the tortures of Revolver Ocelot. Once you beat the game, you get the bandana. The bandana gives you unlimited ammo for all the weapons. Once you go back into the game, you go to the armory, to basement level 2, and you find the room with the FAMAS weapon. Make sure you don't get caught by the infrared sensors here. Now once you get the FAMAS weapon, equip it, shoot all your bullets until it gets to these red bullets. Now these red bullets are called tracer bullets, and these tracer bullets give your gun auto-aim capabilities. Now to get it all the time, equip the bandana. Now you have unlimited tracer bullets. Now you don't have to aim. The gun aims automatically.
Hi, my name is Lance with Capcom. I'm a game counselor. The cool thing I'm going to show you today for a Resident Evil 2 DualShock is called the Extreme Battle Mode. What you got to do before you get the Extreme Battle Mode is either win Leon B or Claire B. Once you win the game, you got to let the credits roll, and once the credit roll, it will give you an option to save the Extreme Battle Mode, and that's when you choose yes. And what you do on your next game is you either put in the Claire or the Leon disc, load the game, then go into the arranged data, hit the X button, and there you have it. Extreme Battle Mode is a battle mode where you have to get to the police station and disarm all 4 bombs. And what you do, in order for you to get there, you gotta pick up ammos during the way. You start out with the most powerful weapons, the shotgun, the Magnum, and your regular handgun. And from there, you have to go all the way back to the police station and defuse the bombs. Hi, my name is Lance Liu with Capcom. I'm a game counselor, and one of the moves I'm going to show you here today is for Street Fighter Alpha 3. It's going to be a custom combo of 40 hit with Vizum Dazim. What I do basically is that I use the jab, which is the square, and the short, which is the X. Then do the slide, then the fireball motion slide, fireball motion slide. The secret to pulling off this move is that you got to get them in the corner in the first place. And then once you get them in the corner, just initiate square X, 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 square X. Keep on doing it. Keep it at a steady pace and you can get a good 40 hit. That should be enough damage to kill your opponent.
I'm going to show you a cool move on Tomb Raider 3 on Thames Wharf, the first level of England, where you can skip the level in about a minute versus the 4 hours it would normally take. What you want to do, you want to head down to the first catwalk, run down the catwalk a short ways, turn around, and jump over the roof in front of you. This will take Laura to the area leading to the first secret. Hop up on the block and climb up onto the roof above her. Walk to the edge, and you'll want to jump down to this area down here. Turn around and run straight down the catwalk to the open area. At this point, it'd be a good idea to save, since it will take you a couple tries to get over the barbed wire. It's a good idea to have full energy when you do this, because when you land, you're going to lose virtually all your energy. If you happen to jump too early and travel over the fence at the wrong angle, you're going to land on the barbed wire every time. You need to go straight out on the catwalk and turn virtually at a 90-degree angle and jump straight over the fence. So you lose a lot of energy. And once you're done with that, you just jump back up here and proceed to the end of the level.
Come closer. Enter. It's time to begin your journey. Down. Gain exclusive access to demos and news with the PlayStation Underground CD magazine. 2 CDs per issue, 4 issues a year, 8 discs with playable demos, interviews with the game makers, behind the scenes at PlayStation events, hints, downloadable codes, and more. Be the first to get information on the next generation of PlayStation and see what you've only been hearing about. Finally, a magazine that doesn't make you read, it lets you play. Call 1-800-983-SONY or log onto the website to get 1 year's worth of issues and over 40 demos for less than the cost of a new game. As a PlayStation Underground subscriber, you now have access to all the inside information a gamer could dream of. You're underground now. There's no going back.
Jet Moto 3 is coming. What's in it that's new? You won't have time to ask. Either you splat like a fly on a windshield, or scream faster than ever through some of the coolest places on Earth and beyond. We got the game's producer to tip you off in advance on what's new, so when you play, you can totally concentrate on saving your butt.
We wanted to add 3 different things. One is speed. As much speed as possible. 2 was base everything, all the track design off of skill. So you would learn basic skills as you go through the environment and then use those together in combinations of skills later when you get to the hard environment. And the 3rd was we really wanted to take away all the barriers that were in 1 and 2, limiting the player where he can go and where he can't go. And this time, pretty much, if you see it, you can drive on it. We tried to build in shortcuts as much as possible everywhere. Look for them. We also added a few new features. We added stunt mode, which everyone has been dying for. It's a hidden mode, so you're going to have to figure out how to open it. It's pretty much a point-based mode. You have a certain amount of time, and you have to do a certain amount of stunts within that time period and gain enough points in order to progress through 5 different stunt tracks. In order to get the really high scoring tricks, you got to rotate on all 3 axes. We added a new hop feature, which is part of the skills that I talked about earlier, and we added horizontal grapples where you can pretty much Tarzan swing using multiple grapples throughout the environment. It's pretty cool. You go through a total of 11 tracks. The last track, Planet X, is extremely hard. The music on Jet Moto 3 is high energy techno with different styles, loosely based on the environment. We have 2 people working on them. Juno Reactor doing some original tunes, and Chucky D, our internal guy here at 99 Studios.
Nobody knows the game like the producer, and he had this final word to pass along.
Okay, here's a hint for the Lost City level. If you want to get through the top of the observatory, don't turbo over the sundial. Just drive over it and hop at the end. There you go. Yeah, here it is.
そうですね。日本では例えばレーシングドライバーになりたいっていう夢っていうのは
I've always loved cars. As a child, I dreamed of being a race car driver. But that's even less likely in Japan than it is in North America or Europe.
それはね、本当にこのグランツーリスモもね。
I created Gran Turismo because I always wanted to work with cars. I didn't expect the game to sell as well as it did. It has a real driving feel and graphics very close to reality. Those things didn't really exist in the racing genre until then. I made the first Gran Turismo for Japan with mostly Japanese cars. I'm making Gran Turismo 2 for the world. We're going to have about 400 cars on 20 tracks. We've brought some of the cars here to test them and capture photos and sound. My goal is that each user everywhere can actually drive the car that you own or want to buy, or just admire and will never be able to purchase. I want the owner of a car to feel that driving the car in the game is exactly like driving the car on the road.
I create the car from start to finish. Today I took photographs from all angles to record details like tires, headlights, and hazard lights, so I can reproduce these cars exactly. I get the plans, performance data, and all the color samples from the manufacturer and apply them to the model. It takes about a week to make a car for the game. If there are problems, it could take a month.
In GT1, I didn't want cars to spin when they collided so that you could keep playing the game. But gamers told me they want damage. GT2 will have an option for car damage. If you choose it and your car is hit, it will spin or become tougher to handle. But the damage will just affect how the car handles, not how it looks. One very important change is that we are going to have dirt tracks. The cars will be able to skid around. Also, there will be some drag strips. And Laguna Seca will be one of the tracks.
Our job is course design. We draw the course line, model it, then apply textures and landscapes. It's very valuable for us to come to Laguna Seca.
We knew from pictures how the turns here would bank, but now we can walk and drive them so we can put their exact feel in the game. In Gran Turismo 2, unlike other racing games, it's not important to just go fast. Sometimes speed is not as much a factor as skill. Slowing down can be the most important thing.
I have a driving school, and Yamauchi-san was one of my students. But I didn't know he was the producer of Gran Turismo. The things he was learning in my school, he put into the game's driving license test. How to accelerate, how to brake, how to turn the corner. If you want to enjoy Gran Turismo 2 the most, do not think of it as a video game. Drive as if you're in a real car. Drive at the highest level possible for you, and the game will teach you and raise you to a new level of enjoyment.
Laguna Seca has a famous corner called the Corkscrew. I've known about it ever since I was a kid, but growing up in Japan, I never thought I'd see it with my own eyes. The day before yesterday, I drove around it and the whole course in a Viper. I thought to myself, this is my dream come true.
Accessing. Zeno. Zeno.
Giant machines. Origin unknown. Zeno. Gears. Step away from the gear. Zen legends about history are frozen.
Anyone accessing. Zeno gear. Zeno.
Accessing Zeno gears. Is an emergency. Level 1 alert.
Omega-1 restarting. Alpha-1 genome restructuring. Confirming exon replacement. Base code 85 million. 100 million. Its speed is overwhelming. Alpha-1 to raise your central. Access confirmed. Initializing fake net. Disconnected. Activating emergency shelter. Denied. Contamination is spreading widely. Captain.
Cut off the cables manually.
Roger. Activating self-destruct bolts. Confirming. No good, nothing happened. Omega-1, they are attacking. We can't stop them. 98% of our weapons have been taken over. The autopilot system Faust has been accessed, and its phase space logic is being rewritten. Ergo area is increasing. An internal plane is forming. Switching to space displacement mode.
Alpha-1, confirming transfer of coordinate codes. Coordinates input, coordinate NX128, EZ061, the main planet.
Damn. So they're planning on attacking. Engine room. Activate the emergency sealing system. Engine room. Engine. See that all civilians and passengers are safely transported to the escape shuttles. I will send a dispatch after evacuation is complete. I am evacuating the ship. All of you, evacuate now.
Evacuate the ship immediately. All passengers please board the shuttles in a calm and orderly fashion.
you.